Hello, my name is Amy Puckett, and I'm a wife, a mother to 6 children, and Hickman County juvenile judge. Thank you for taking your time to learn more about the incredible work of CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and the children they serve. The work of CASA is dear to my heart. The work of CASA is to advocate for our community's children who have been abused and are neglected. The law says that a juvenile court may appoint a non-lawyer special advocate who is trained to act in the best interest of a child before, during, and after court proceedings. In other words, to help children in foster care.
I get that 2 o'clock in the morning phone call when we are having a crisis in the home of a juvenile and their parents, or quite often grandparents, and we can't handle the situation, and so they're brought to me. So I have those little faces sitting in front of me at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have to tell them that they're being placed in DCS custody. And they're scared, and they're angry, and they don't know where they're going. And CASA in these cases gives them a voice. Because during this whole process, when they're in DCS custody, they can have multiple foster care workers. They can have multiple foster care placements. They can be anywhere in the state, or it could be out of state. But the CASA advocate can be their one constant person in their life. The one person they know will stand in front of Judge Puckett and tell their story. The one thing that's constant, that is not changing. And that's what's so amazing about this. I currently have close to 40 kids in foster care. So we have right now less than 10 advocates. So then I have, I have more than 90% of my kids who do not have that advocate.
My name is Pete Tibbs. I am a volunteer for CASA. I'm 4th generation Hickman Countyan, and I knew the need of our children here in the county. And it just, when I heard that it was coming into our county, I knew this was something that would strike my passion, and I wanted to be able to make a difference.
I saw firsthand the need, desperate need actually, that these kids needed someone rooting for them and protecting them and advocating for them. And so when I heard that CASA was coming to Hickman County, I was just, oh my gosh, like it was exactly what was missing. I have a 26-year-old daughter. So at 20 years old, she signed up at Davidson County to be a CASA advocate. And through her work with CASA in Davidson County, I learned more and more about this organization. Loved how they were representing the children and their needs in the courts. And that's what brought me here and helped push for CASA to come to Hickman County, which we needed.
After a few weeks of getting to know them, they were running for me and hugging me, and it was just the best feeling because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get through, and I'm still in touch with them today. I just talked to their guardian. I asked her a few months ago, like, is there anything, I can't remember what we were doing. We were doing some other kind of promotional thing. And she said, everybody needs a Jennifer. Every foster family needs a Jennifer. So, and that's when I felt like I really made an impact for them.
And a lot of times in these special sensitive cases, the child is not in court. They don't really have a voice. And I was able to be that voice for that child. And I was able to speak with my child and be able to get that understanding of what he needed and what his perspective was, and was able to bring that out of court. And that's really what touched my heart.
I went to visit him and a facility, and he was so happy to see me. He said, I thought you dropped my case too. And I said, I'm always going to be here for you. I'm going to dance at your wedding. I'm never going anywhere. And you could feel that relief that he knew somebody is going to be here for him.
I would say follow your hearts, because if you know a child is in need, you're going to want to go help that child. And if you're thinking about becoming a CASA volunteer, court-appointed special advocate, then I would say follow your heart and you'll always do the right thing.
Thank you to all of the volunteers who advocate for our children and make this work possible. Together, we will continue to make a difference, one child at a time.